Well, Frank is Mr. Snowmobile in Price County, I'll tell you that.
Everybody knows who he is, either because you're a landowner or a community member, and he's probably talked to you about snowmobiling on some capacity.
Well, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Frank. How are you?
Good.
Trails are, I bet, just perfect.
Oh, they're going to be good now. We got that fresh snow,
Everybody in town knows Frank. One of the funniest things that I've seen is people will say, how does Frank know that there's someone at the groomer shed?
All of a sudden you hear the old gray truck come clinking up behind us, and here's Frank. It's like he's got a route that he drives around Phillips and the area doing his patrols. You can't escape him.
Frank, every morning, he holds the office down at the Phillips Cafe. When the tourists come in, he can tell that they're snowmobiling. And he'll ask them where they're going, where they've been, how are the trails.
Well, I'll have my usual.
Okay.
Yeah, oatmeal.
All right.
Anywhere you go in Price County and you start talking to maybe a tourist or somebody that lives in that area that you snowmobile to, you know Frank Dusek? Well, yeah.
17 and a half years.
Okay, well, we put up with you, right?
Now you
I guess is what, you see, I see people, and it's nice to say hi to them because I may not exactly remember their name, but I recognize them.
He just goes out of his way to help people. If you need it, he'll be there. He goes above and beyond. He's somebody you can count on.
So we're all set to go?
We're all set to go.
The more you run on a trail, the rougher it gets. And so you have to keep it smooth for safety reasons. And if your trails are nice and smooth, people are going to come up, they're going to tell their friends that Price County has the best trails in the state.
We have nearly 500 miles of snowmobile trails in Price County right now. So yeah, he started from scratch. They just started finding a pathway through the woods and across the fields, and then just started expanding and building so that we could reach every corner of the county and then connect with our surrounding counties as well, so that people can come and go, anywhere in the northern part of the state, basically on their snowmobile. He's basically the founding father of our trail system.
When we started this system and we started grooming, the word got out that, Price County's got good trails, Well, we always used to say it's the best kept secret, so it's gotten so that people know about it now, and so it's pretty hard to keep it a secret anymore because the word is out there. And I bought a snowmobile, and when we started riding trails, we had to make trails. And then after we made trails, then we were riding, they were rough, so then we had to start figuring out how to groom them. So we made full bed springs and homemade drags and stuff to level out the trails that we were riding on.
Frank mortgaged his house for some of the first equipment that Price County bought. There's no man in this building here that could get away with it. No, I know I couldn't. Honey, I want to mortgage $100,000 of my house to buy a tractor.
It's an old Oliver crawler, and Frank bought that as his own money 50 years ago and used that to groom all the trails in Price County. And now we have 6 units doing what he used to do with that little crawler that's sitting out there. So it started from there, and it just evolved and evolved. His favorite saying when he calls you, "What are you doing today?" And when he says that, I know, well, today we're going to work on trails.
If it weren't for the volunteers we have, it wouldn't be what it is today.
I think the ultimate volunteer was probably Frank Dusek. I'm sure Frank's never collected a penny. I mean, everything he's done has always just been volunteering, and that's the way Price County's been founded on that.
If you go out and groom around town, I can guarantee you Frank's going to be following you around. If there's a flake of snow that you left on the road, he's plowing it off.
Well, I guess I I patrol it pretty heavy. But, you know, it's once you got in your heart about it, you know, or you got to take care of it.
If every county in the state of Wisconsin had a Frank Dusek, I can't imagine what this state would look like.
The association decided that they wanted to name that bridge the Frank Dusek's Bridge, so that took place in February in 1990. And that was a surprise to me. A buddy of mine, took me out for rides Sunday morning, and we went out here and rode around and came around this corner here, and there, the place was full of snowmobilers.
He's a mentor and a leader, and everybody enjoys working with him. So we love him.
Last year we had a 50-year celebration for Frank, and he received numerous things. He was the state of Wisconsin Groomer of the Year. Tom Tiffany brought him awards from the U.S. House of Representatives for outstanding achievements for snow grooming, and I couldn't think of another candidate that would be better to receive that award in the state of Wisconsin.
I don't know, I didn't realize I had that many awards. I know I got them over the years, but you know, I pulled up over here and my machine was sitting out here, and I thought, oh. So, walked in here, came in here, the place was all decorated, all these people were here. 150 people were standing here. Well, so naturally that was in recognition, I guess, for my 50 years being involved.